Hello everyone, this is Dragon Nation back with yet another video, and today I am playing Sepia Tears, or however it's pronounced. And once again, I'm sorry for all that's been happening lately. I'm very sorry about that. I've just been so caught up in school, so I explained it in another video. You can go check it out. But let's go ahead and start this. You've heard of the mayfly, right? It's one of those odd winter days when the snow is falling, but it isn't cold. Emo alert. Either late November or the beginning of December, right around the time when the dollar stores start playing Christmas music and the couples go skating. Where is he? Mine starts like in January. One of those odd winter evenings, the same old 3 p.m. through the lens of the classroom window. I would describe the muted texture of the light, but it's become all too familiar. It'd be like raving about the miracle of flowers blooming in spring. The novelty's gone. Chairs screech against tiled floor, and students chatter all around, but the sounds fall on me, weightless. The mayfly, the bug that lives for only a day once it grows its wings. It's a great metaphor. You must have seen it before. Actually, no, I haven't. My mind wanders sometimes. It's like being stuck in a room with the TV set to local news, almost muted but not quiet. Or like reading a boring web page because you're too lazy to click away. Exactly. I feel your pain, bro. Having a voice in your head that won't shut up. It used to bother me, but I can handle it now. Listen to music on the way home. Play a video game before you go to bed. That's me every night. Kill time in any way you can, and it won't be so loud. Ever wonder why they even bother? It's simple, really. You pick up your books, stand up, put on your gloves as you walk through the early winter chill. Get home, make a snack, relax, and let the process repeat itself. Life is the easiest thing in the world when you think about it. But sometimes memories resurface. The horrible red-brown that encroaches on my vision, creeping from rocks locked safely away. Okay, we finally started the game. Oh? Oh! That's so cool, they actually made it snow. It's cold. Oh, it's cold. I hadn't noticed it before, but it looks like it's snowing. Was I out for that long? I was walking home from school a moment ago, I'm sure. Or is this a dream? That would make sense. But then why am I wearing my school uniform and why is my wallet in my pocket? Well, that doesn't prove anything, but things might as well roll with it. It's seriously pitch black in here. I need to change it so you guys can actually hear it. It's seriously pitch black. I can make up the snowflakes just fine, but nothing seems to be lighting them. Ooh, spooky dooky. I'd better start moving before I freeze to... Ah! That light, it's a loud noise. You've come. Actually, I need to mute that so I don't get copyright. You've come. You! Thank you for coming to see me. It's lonely here, you know. Lonely? Yeah, I can't deny that. It's a peaceful prison trapped in the darkness under the soft snowfall, but it's a prison. What's the matter? Aren't you glad to see me? She looks familiar, I'm sure of it. The memory teases me like a vivid, lucid dream, but I can't grab hold of it. It's been such a long time. I thought you would have been ecstatic. I can't pronounce words. I open my mouth, but the words are lost. The more I search for the memory, the more her eyes bewitch me. As snowflakes land on the girl's hair, I forced the first words out of my mouth. Who are you? Do you really not remember me? What a shame. We have so much to catch up on. Her smile is confident, mysterious, somewhere between angelic and doll-like. There's nothing to worry about, after all. We have all the time in the world. So then, who are you? She looks me in the eye, and my heart stops. I'm the person you wish you never met. She embraces me, and my senses freeze until a color strikes my eye against the monochrome backdrop. Hanging in the stillness, a red ribbon drifts from the side of her hair, and on the inside of that ribbon, something is written. But just as fantastic as that is the fact that the words are scrambled, blurred, even though my eyes are only inches away from it. Normal wear and tear, bro. That ribbon, don't you remember? It was your... Her voice fades away. I glance at the ribbon again, but before I can move closer, my stomach flips upside down. What? Very professional. The girl's warmth fades from my arms. Ah! Is she disappearing? This world is... A knife pierces my heart as I realize something. It's not this world that's disappearing. It's me. Hello? White screen? Oh. Day 1. Reunion. Oni-chan. Oni-chan, are you up? That sounds familiar. Mark, we're going to be late. Are you even listening to me? Yeah, I heard you. Jeez, it wouldn't kill you to be a little more gentle. Gentle? Gentle? But I'm your cute little sister. I'm automatically gentle. Not from what I heard. That's like saying I'm automatically dependable because I'm your older brother. Did he just shots fire himself? Oh, shots fired. Wait. See? He just now realized it. I'm sorry, this is too funny. Oh, my lord. Oh, my goodness. See, if you're not the dependable sibling you're supposed to be, that gives me the legal right to find to find new and exciting ways to tease you. How is that legal? Here, let me just Google it real quick. Yep, guys. It's in the state law. It says that's perfectly legal. It's a total law. And who was it that wrote this law? More importantly, I have a history test this morning, so I'll leave you behind if I have to. She immediately dodges the question. Uh-oh, he found out my secret. Gotta get out of here. Oh, that voice crack. Pouting, my diligently evil little sister runs down the stairs. Can't you find a more normal form of torture? Sigh. It's bright outside. It's bright out. Pleasantly bright. I can get lost just looking at that pale blue sky. It's not a visual novel game until there's a sky. If you're not looking up at a sky, it's not a visual novel game, you guys. You've been tricked. You have been tricked. I can get lost just looking at that pale blue sky, although I fear the cold that accompanies it. See, this is why I hate winter. Nature has no mercy for the northern hemisphere. Actually, does that make a difference? I don't think so. Technically, every country has to be part of a hemisphere, so there must be warm regions in the northern hemisphere, and even so, the southern hemisphere would be... No more science! This visual novel game is supposed to be comedy. No science. Mark, I've been working on my Hokuto Shinken, and I'm coming. Hokuto Shinken? The last time she tried is... I shuddered to think of it. Oh, so that's the shuriken. I thought it was gonna be like ninjutsu or something. It's gonna be like she comes out of nowhere, just like kicks me. That'd be pretty funny if she did it. I'm pretty sure I know who my next practice subject will be if you make me fail my test. Oh no. Guys, sisters can be really scary. Women in general can be scary. Do not make them mad. Isn't it usually practice partner, not practice subject? So that's my sister, Rena. Since she started at my school, life has been hell. Life's been hell ever since she came. Well, maybe that's an exaggeration. She's a nice girl and all. She takes care of me, makes me lunch, forces me to buy her stuff. Oh my goodness. See what I mean? I'm out of compliments already. Oh my goodness. And that threat certainly wasn't the first. Ouch! Stupid razor. That was supposed to show me how to use this thing. Anyway, Rin is a strange girl, to put it nicely. She always rattles on about these crazy robot wars and melodramatic love stories that she watches, trying to find new and exciting ways to pull me into her world. I haven't figured out why she calls me Oni-chan yet, though. Is it ironic? Ironically unironic? Ironic because she thinks I'll think it's subtly ironically unironic. That's a lot of ironic. I can only conclude that's part of some devious scheme I have yet to catch wind of. Exactly. Do not let the little sisters fool you. The tip of the iceberg, so to speak. It's the iceberg where a blood-related little sister. Exactly. Guys, their plan's coming to fruition. Run while you can! As much as I'd like to criticize her, I can't complain. She still does better than me at school. Alright, I'm almost done. But as much as I'd like to criticize her, I can't complain. She still does her best than me at school. Oh, and she also does a better job of cooking and budgeting than me. And she never sleeps in. And the only time she's late for class is when I hold her back. Oh, what a good little sister I have. Now, do you see why life with her is hell? Not really. Good morning, Ren. Good morning. Did you sleep well? I slept perfectly fine until I was awoken by a certain someone. Oh, could you say that? Look at her face. Like, is her mouth wide open or is... I can't tell. Is her mouth open or is it just like some kind of line? How could you say that? You should be thankful to have a cute girl like me wake you up every morning. You're not supposed to call yourself cute. Is that because we're blood related and you're a... That's not why! I mean, it's a little vain, don't you think? And it's not very cute. True. But what if I'm only doing it to unnerve you? Good point. Well, I do have to thank you for keeping me on my shoes all the time. Not just a husband and babe, you know what I'm saying. You're like my mother, is what I wanted to say. But I imagine her twitching smile of my life flashes before my eyes. So, Rin, you have a test this morning. Yep, I do a quick review with my friends yesterday. So you don't need to worry about it. I wasn't worried. Aw, is that your way of hiding your affection? What with all the sparkles? Where did the sparkles come from? She can magically make sparkles. Who is she? She's a magical girl. Was that even remotely implied? I'm sure you'll pass the test. I just wanted to make sure you don't forget anything and end up failing for some stupid reason. Like that time I accidentally brought my Game Boy instead of my calculator. How? How do you get a Game Boy confused with a calculator? Completely different. Yes. I'm just like flat out, yes. Like that time. I was only 12. It was an innocent You're 12 and you brought a Game Boy instead of a calculator. Well, okay. Only 12. Regardless, you get what I'm saying. Just don't screw up. I know, I won't. But aren't your exams coming up as well? Uh-oh. I was going to go over to Lucas house and stay over the weekend. Something like that. Even for you, that's not a very convincing lie. Look at her face. Oh my goodness. Psychic! Oh, I'm already cracking up at the jokes in this game. Oh my goodness. But I did make that up on the spot. It wouldn't kill you to have a bit of faith in me. If I said I'll study, I'll study. Really? You'll spend your whole Saturday afternoon doing math problems and rereading your social science notes? I'm tempted to say, what notes? But that really isn't the problem here. Well, would you look at the time? Don't change the subject. We're already late. Well then, I'll have to continue at lunch, right, Oni-chan? That smile is so much more endearing before you get to know her. Made it! Nice background, you guys. Totally not painted or anything. I leap past the front door as the clock strikes 8, inhaling a lungful of December air. Did she just have like a little mad symbol? Like the little cross thing? I swear she just did. Not bad, Mike. Not bad at all. If I do say so myself, I'm pretty proud of that fact. You were taking so long with your bag that I thought I'd really have to put the gloves on. I thought you were going to leave me if I took too long. I was only kidding. Leave my only brother alone to walk to school on such a cold, cold day. I couldn't. And yet you can practice your anime fighting techniques on me. Like Shadow Ninjutsu. Well, when you look at it that way. But you know, mastery of the martial arts can be extremely important. Look at how she literally has the fire in her eyes. The fire is strong with this one, indeed. Oh, wrong button. What does that have to do with anything? It's important, really. Yeah, I know. Self-defense and all that. No, not just self-defense. It's an extra weapon in your arsenal. Like Kung Fu Mega and a huge ray gun just like pops out. What? Okay, picture this. I like her little drawing there, like she's all of a sudden become a teacher. Imagine that you're fighting against an enemy who already knows your techniques. And why would I be doing that? Because the person challenged you, because he kidnapped the princess. Use your imagination. But the princess is another cat. They'll just have to go look for her. Ouch. Anyway, let's say you end up in combat with someone who knows that you're good with long-range weapons, like a crossbow. They already know your weakness. All they have to do is dash forward and fight at a closer range. The archer won't be able to react fast enough, and the attacker will have the advantage. But what if you're using a mid-ranged weapon like a lance? A lance, that's easy. A well-trained warrior would be proficient with both bows and axes. And everyone knows that the axe beats the lance. True, but then couldn't you just learn magic and attack from a distance? Yes, but what if your enemy knows that you're a magician? A skilled axe wielder would eliminate you with a single strike, no critical. Did this all of a sudden just turn into like an MMO or something? What? Well, guys, I think that's all for today with this weird game. It's a free game on Steam. Go and check it out. Love you guys. Thank you so much for all the support that you guys have been giving me. Make sure to go tell your friends about my channel. And I will see you all next time. Dragon Nation, signing out. Goodbye, Dragonauts.